in the half court. But
welcome, everyone, to the sold-out Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. It's the home of the Lakers, where we're broadcasting live today for 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
let's get a nice clean game, huh?
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Warriors. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. Outside for Curry. From deep three-point range, Curry with another miss. And Steph Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Off the inbound pass, Barnes grabs the miss. And for Kobe Bryant, how difficult was last season? Starting out strong, even though the team, Greg, around him wasn't very good. But then everything, including Bryant, fell to pieces.
And when you're a competitor, the way this guy is a competitor, you can't stand to lose. So you push your body to the limit to avoid that. But what happens at age 36 when you've got the kind of miles that Kobe Bryant has, you know, you just can't go it alone. That's why Kobe lasted only. 35 games.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. And he gets the bucket.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Clarkson kicks to Kobe. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Curry. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Really good ball movement there in transition. And guys, you talk about ascendant stars in the NBA, none brighter than Steph Curry, the leading vote getter for the All-Star game a season ago. But what I love, he doesn't let it go to his head. I mean, he remains grounded and focused on winning.
Now here's Curry following the shot by Roy Hibbert.
No other way to put it, just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Russell dishes to Hibbert. The shot is off. Nice D from Bogut. What I like, though, about Stephen Curry also is his demeanor. Clark, he cheers on his teammates, keeps his head up through adversity. He does it all.
Yeah, he's pretty much unflappable. He's level-headed, and he puts his teammates first. That's what makes him a championship-caliber superstar.
And here's Kobe after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
And another three for Golden State.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
Now here's Kobe. Hibbert with the screen. Russell kicks to Bryant. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Curry outside. Nice D from Russell. Lakers trail by 6. 11 feet away. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Again, Curry missing. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter.
And last season, the Lakers finished last in the Pacific Division once again. Second year in a row, they ended up at the bottom of the barrel.
Now Curry, following the three-point attempt by Kobe Bryant. Green kicks to Bogut. Back to Green. Bogut, the pass to Curry. From deep. From beyond the arc, and then some. Curry's got 15 points.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's had.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Byron Scott. A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We've got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Los Angeles shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
Lakers trail by 7. Outside Williams. Here's the screen. Here's Wirtz. Shot clock at 5. Bass's shot, good. Bass has got his first bucket of the night.
And the Warriors won 51 games back in 2014, improved that mark by 16 wins last season. Among teams that won at least 50 games in the previous year, that 16-game improvement was an NBA record for the Warriors.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Now here's Nance. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Bass with the screen. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
It goes without saying the Warriors set franchise records all over the place with their play. Their win total being the highest ever, but also of note, it was the first time they've won 50 games in back-to-back seasons. They seem to truly have arrived as a top-notch franchise in this current state of the NBA.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock, and the Warriors miss again. Lakers trail by 3. Here's Russell. Back to Williams. Pass to Russell from 12 feet out. And that one goes long.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish. It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Warriors ahead, leading by 5. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And Kobe Bryant dealing with the wear and tear of decades in the league. He talks about how he remains effective.
Well, you have to make adjustments.
Well, at Kobe's age and with the 2 years worth of injuries, is coming back for him just a matter of great adjustments? Or is that another way of saying he has to limit everyone's expectation, including his own?
You know what? When it comes to Kobe Bryant, history has shown that the normal rules just don't apply. I think it's the rest of the league that's going to have to adjust to a well-rested and still very, very lethal Black Mamba.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. Klay Thompson and Brandon Rush at the 2 and 3. Ezeli is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Clark in at the 1 spot. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. 2 straight seasons of no playoffs for the Lakers after last year's miss. Not what they were hoping for.
It's going to be a growing process, Kevin. I mean, they had a young team and an injured superstar in Kobe both years. Hard to make the playoffs in that situation.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Golden State. Curry comes in for Ian Clark.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. Green kicks to Thompson. Bogut dishes to Iguodala. Outside for Curry. The tray. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. That one goes. Count it.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
And guys, for the Lakers, you'd have to go back almost 40 years to find a time when the Lakers missed the postseason in back-to-back years. Fortunately for them, they won 2 titles in the next 6 years after that.
Clarkson kicks to Randall. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Bogut. Bogut's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Curry with it. 18 points for him. He gives them a double-digit lead. And it's an 11-point Warrior lead.
And it's doubtful that the Lakers will win multiple titles in the coming years unless something drastic.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and
to success, and they'll do whatever it takes to get back into the postseason.
Roy Hibbert's checked in for the Lakers. Here's the Lakers with the ball. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Feeds to Bryant. Hibbert with the screen. Passes to Clarkson. A floater, and it's sent back by Bogut. Now the Warriors moving it up. Outside Curry. No good from outside. Lakers trail by 11. Clarkson kicks to Bryant. A baseline J, and he knocks down the jumper. Bryant's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
That's a shot he shouldn't be afraid to take more often.
You can point to...
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing.
Well, the Warriors were exactly road warriors all season long, partner. Hit the ground running and finished with the league best 28 road wins.
And the Warriors making a change here. Barnes is checked in. It's Curry outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside? Wow. Curry's got 24.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Here's Clarkson. Great D that time from Green.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
The first free throw is good.
Well, somehow the Lakers managed to avoid ending up in last place in the West last season. Still, it's a far, far